So before we go to the Fighters Guild, I want to do this quest, A Brush with Death. I've heard that a famous painter named Wraith Lithandus has gone missing. Apparently, his wife, Tivella, has been frantically searching for him. Perhaps I should visit their home here in Cheydinhal to see if I can assist with a search. I say here with Cheydinhal, but it's not here, because we got that quest. I don't even, there it is. It's been a long while since we've got that quest. Cause I think I was doing Mage's Guild stuff when I heard of it. It's very windy though. So let's visit the wife, I suppose, because she doesn't know where he is. Hi.
You won't get any of my blood! Get away from me!
Thank you for reminding me of that. Okay. Let's go into the Fighters Guild. I mean, we're going to the Fighters Guild after. We're gonna do the Fighters Guild quests. But, let's come in here. Because we have burgers. There we go. Now we're not a blood-sucking vampire anymore. We look exactly the same, mind you, but it's fine. Hey.
Go ahead, please.
Fixed. Tell me about Cheydinhal.
What are you asking me for? Do I look like Vile's dog or something? Go on. Knit a doily or play a flute or something.
Really? Why are you gonna be like that?
This better be good.
It is.
Be seeing you.
Let's see. How do I tell? That's the invisibility one. Yeah, it's number 5.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Of course. Do you like me better?
What are you asking me for?
She does not. Rumors?
They charged me 5 gold for littering. Littering! I barely make that in a year. These fines are ridiculous.
Well, that sounds... I mean, it makes sense that you wouldn't make gold at all in a year, but in a setting like this, but... we do pay like 3 or 4 gold just for a loaf of bread, so I don't know what you're doing. Tell me about these fines.
Ever since Ulrich Leyland took over the captain of the guard post, this city's gone downhill. It's getting almost scary to walk the streets. The guards have imposed new, ridiculously heavy fines for every infraction under the sun. They almost seem to make up laws just for charging fines. If you can't pay the fine, they can take your property away or toss you in the castle dungeons. Nothing we can do about it, really. If you're interested, go talk to Lavana Nadarin. She seems the most outspoken against Ulrich and his new fines.
That sounds like a plan.
Be seeing you.
Instead of the whole lady that's missing her husband. It is weird that she says almost seem to be making up crimes. They're not making up crimes, but they almost... Thank you, Harry. So corruption and conscience. I was told by one of the townspeople about this quest marker. That's basically how it is. And I'm also not a vampire anymore, so I could wait until daytime. But let's not do that. Why would we do that? This one over here. Lavana something or other. Excuse me. Am I allowed to be here? I realize it's the middle of the night. You have strawberries for days. You had strawberries for days. Oh, yes. And apples. You also had apples. I only have 2 apples still. Where is she? I mean, oh. Or he. No, she, I think. Let's just talk.
You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. What can I do for you?
Oh, I'm nice, all right. I've heard rumors, and I've heard that's why I came over here. Have you heard any rumors?
They charged me 5 gold for littering.
So you heard the same rumors I heard. Okay, what about these fines then?
Oh, please, don't even get me started. That madman won't be satisfied until everyone in town is dead broke. Or in jail. What in Oblivion is Ulrich doing with all that money anyway? I'm sure he's lining his pockets with the gold of the good citizens of Cheydinhal. Take my good friend Aldos Othran, for example. In the last month, he's been fined 6 times. 6! All for being drunk and disorderly. Have you ever gone past a guard barracks? When are they not drunk and disorderly? What kind of a stupid fine is that? Well, Aldos couldn't pay the last 2 fines, so they seized his home and threw him into the street until he could pay it. Bastards!
Yeah, sounds about right. What about the Count?
The Count? He could care less about our plight. As long as the roast suckling pig is delivered to his feast table, he's as happy as can be.
Sounds about right as well. Is there anyone who cares?
Well, there's one man who seems to care. Garrus Durelian, the second in command of the guard. I hear he isn't happy with Ulrich. I don't know what you can do for us in this situation. I mean, Ulrich is the captain after all. Perhaps you could speak to Garrus. You can find him roaming the county hall of the castle most of the time.
Tell me about Ulrich.
I don't know where the Count found him, but I sure wish he'd send him back. He's a menace to this town.
What about Aldos Othran?
Poor fellow. You may be able to find him roaming the streets of Cheydinhal, probably drunk. Only a month ago he lost his wife. They were traveling the road from the Imperial City when a bandit raiding party struck. He barely escaped alive. Ever since then he's been drunk. Sure, he gets rowdy sometimes, but he's never hurt anyone.
Yeah, those are details, really. I was trying to remember if...
Garrus may be our only hope.
Yes. Are you going back to bed? Okay, good night. I'll leave your cutlery around. I was trying to remember if this town is actually has more homeless people than normal or anything like that. Because I remember there being people going around looking very haggard anyway. Not necessarily homeless, but just sort of haggard. I think it was in this town. I'm pretty sure it was. Anyway, let's have a chat with... We need to go to the castle. Hey.
Crime doesn't pay. We have long memories. We won't forget.
Oh, crime pays all right. Have you heard any rumors?
I can't believe it. The Grey Prince has been beaten. There's a new arena grand champion now. Someone called Lady Luck.
That's me. Your memory's very bad. I'll see you later.
Enough talk.
That's the one. So...
How about mixing up some potions? You look like quite the alchemist.
Don't try to change the subject.
Crime doesn't pay.
I don't think it's him. All of them sleeping. Except for this guy down here. He's just eating. He doesn't have a bed, though, so I'm not really sure how that is going to work out. I could take all their stuff. I don't think they have anything interesting, though. Oh, ginseng is not too shabby. But I'm not going to take all their stuff. I'm going to talk to this guy over here. No. Whoa. Talk, I suppose. Is that him?
Crime doesn't pay. Leave me alone.
That is not him. It's a great job. Well, as long as it pays well, it can be. This is the guy. Garrus Durelian. Or something. Excuse me.
What do you want?
I come here to talk about Ulrich Leland.
I can't say I'm prepared to speak to you about that. No telling who will end up finding out.
Okay. How about
What do you want?
I cast some of my lipstick on you then.
It appears you've spoken to Lavanna. I know she sounds a bit like a raving madwoman, but she isn't far from the truth. Ulrich is definitely up to something. Every day, we take in exorbitant fines from the people. Where most of the money goes, I have a good idea. Ulrich keeps his quarters locked, but I've glimpsed inside. The things he has in there could never be purchased on a captain's salary. At first, I thought maybe he was from wealthy stock, but many of the goods have been delivered recently. I'd love to bring him to task in front of Count Indaris, but I dare not without a solid witness that will speak against him.
What about Lavanna?
Honestly, she's never done anything to be fined or get in trouble. Yet. The person I'd love to bring in as a witness is Aldos Othran. That is, if we could sober him up for 5 minutes. I haven't approached him myself, as Ulrich has eyes everywhere. However, he doesn't know you well enough yet to suspect anything. If you want to help, you need to get Aldos to agree to become a witness. Nothing else can be done.
If you say nothing else can be done, then I suppose nothing else can be done. Tell me about him.
Aldos is living on the street now that his house has been seized. I begged Ulrich to give him more time, but he wouldn't. He won't be hard to find. Just follow the smell of stale mead.
Why is the mead stale? And also, how do you expect me to find... I know, just follow the quest marker. You have anything else to tell about him?
Make haste. Find him quickly. No telling what mischief he may get himself into, and we need him as a witness.
What about Ulrich?
Beware of Ulrich. I wouldn't confront him at this time, as he'll surely have you thrown in jail. If you raise a hand against him and strike him down, you'll be accused of murder. Even if Ulrich doesn't do things by the letter of the law, I do.
No, you don't. You're trying to...
You must locate Aldos. He's a danger to himself and others in his condition.
You were trying to get Aldos to come off easily on, you know, the thing. What? I do it by the letter of the law. You definitely don't. Double standards much. Although I can't say that, you know, I disagree with his intention to get Ulrich out of... I'll say Ulrich because that's how it's pronounced, I think, in German. But I suppose that's also an English name, I suppose. Ulrich could be. I don't know. I don't know German. I don't speak German. The only thing that I know about German is that nouns are always capitalized in German, which is weird. I think pronouns too. I'm not really sure. Hey. No, just talk.
Who are you?
I'm definitely not Ulrich Leland.
Ha! That stupid Swit? Throw me out of my home, will he? I'll show him a thing or two about messing with an Othran. All I did was fall down, sure. Maybe even vomited on the floor of the tavern. Charge me 6 times, Ulrich? Charge me, you fetcher! Well, I'm not standing for this anymore. You come with me and I'll show you what the Othrans can do when their backs are to the wall.
No.
Get out of my way and keep following. I'll show you a thing or two.
No, I will not follow. I'll teleport. That's the best one.
This is my house. Get out of the way. Move, I say.
Sir, this property has been seized by his lordship, the Count of Cheydinhal. Leave immediately.
I said move, or by my ancestors, I'll put you on the ground with a split lip.
Sir, I must warn you that threatening a city guardsman is an offense punishable by a fine of no less than 50 gold. Pay, or be jailed.
You Swit! How dare you? Ulrich be damned. He can take his fine and stuff it up his backside.
You've been warned. You're now under arrest. Please, come with me.
I'll go nowhere with you, fetcher. Nowhere.
I fought
So, To nobody's surprise. Excuse me.
Move along, citizen. There's nothing to be done here.
Yeah, you just killed Aldos.
You saw what happened. I had no choice. Aldos attacked first, and I had to defend myself. If you don't like it, take it up with Ulrich.
He really did not attack. You know what else? You know what?
Move along, please.
You know what can happen? Oh no, nobody's seeing this coming for sure. Oh no. Call it divine retribution. Also, I suppose I took a little bit of money from there. Well, bad news, I suppose. Oh wait, this is his house. Wait, his house is right next door? Oh well, that's a coincidence. Excuse me. Hi.
Is
Terrible.
something amiss?
Yes.
You have an ashen look on your face that tells me so.
I mean, so do you, but it's the different kind of ashen. Hi.
What's wrong?
Aldos Othran died.
Oh no, they killed him. I can't believe this. Ever since his wife passed at the hands of the bandits, his life has been miserable. I'd grown to become fond of him. I wanted to take him into my house, but I was afraid. And now look what's become of him. There are no more options left. Ulrich must be dealt with, and actions speak louder than words. You must do something for me. Go tell Ulrich that I have some information that incriminates him. Tell him to come alone, or he won't get it. Then lead him here, and I'll do the rest.
I could also call on some divine favors as I did with the other guard. What do you plan to do with him?
I'll deal with him soon enough.
What about Aldos?
I'll make the necessary arrangements for his burial. He'll be buried next to his poor wife.
Okay.
Ulrich will not buy his way out of this one. He'll pay, I promise you.
I look forward to seeing that happen, but I don't think it's going to come as a surprise to anybody. Let's meet this Ulrich then. Then, yes, I'm stepping over people's bodies because, of course. Here again, huh? Oh.
Yes?
What's going on? Why are you naked?
Get out of my way before I have you slapped in irons.
You say that, but...
I feel Ulrich's eyes upon me as we speak. So be brief.
I think there's plenty of eyes upon other people at the moment. What is going on?
Good morning.
I missed my quest marker. Hi,
We must put an end to this travesty of justice.
yes, Aldos got killed.
Aldos will be mourned. I won't sit by and watch the innocent being driven to the brink like that. Something must be done, but without bloodshed.
Let's do something.
Levana has always been quick-tempered. You must reconsider her plan. It can only lead to prison for her and for you. I swear that Ulrich will pay for this. We must handle this carefully and prove to the Count that he needs to be arrested. Ulrich has been watching me, so I haven't been able to enact a plan I devised to bring him down. That ends today, now that you're here. The evidence we need to incriminate Ulrich must lie within his quarters. You must sneak in there and retrieve it without being seen. If you're caught, there isn't anything I can do to help you. Just be careful.
Don't worry, I can turn invisible.
Aldos' death is indeed a tragedy. We'll do what we can to put his soul at ease.
Indeed we will. I don't know how to get into... it is indeed me. How to get into his room.
Oh, it's you.
Cheydinhal, guard barracks. Is it upstairs? He's just the weirdest person.
Can't you see that I'm busy? I don't like being disturbed.
I imagine You don't, but
Piss off.
no. No, I shan't. Let's look at the map. It's probably for the best. Yeah, that doesn't really tell me much, unfortunately. The squares markers all over.
You look like a bright one.
I am, but... Excuse me. It's gotta be in here, right? Yeah. No, I'm invisible. He's not here. Okay, that was easier than I thought. The Argonian account, a parchment, biography of his... it's nothing there. There's something in this chest, maybe. Ebony diamond ring. Huh. Some gold. A suspicious letter. I should be able to send you another package of money and goods within the month. This posting is proving to be more lucrative than I had first suspected. Who knew that Edaris would be so easy to dupe? He doesn't even care. He's so busy wrapped up in his own affairs, and I mean that literally, that he has no time to pay attention to the daily operations of Cheydinhal. I've decided to raise the fines again next month, and then we can begin constructing that summer keep we had always wanted, my cousins. More to come soon. My love to both of you, Ulrich. Well, I'll take this letter then. And nobody saw me get in. However, that other quest marker is gone. So there is a choice in this quest. Look at that. A quest with a choice in Oblivion.
I trust there were no run-ins with the guards in the barracks.
Oh, there were plenty of run-ins, but you don't want to know about that.
You're back. Good. Did you find the evidence?
Yes.
You've done it. This letter will spell his undoing when I present it to Count Indaris. Splendid work indeed. I must hasten to the Count and deliver this immediately. Please, meet me back at the Cheydinhal Bridge Inn in about 2 hours.
Should I go after him right now? Well, I guess 2 hours it is.
Yes?
Oh, you're here. It's been 2 hours, and Garrus del Relinian should be meeting me at the Cheydinhal Bridge Inn. Not here. Oh, there's the Count.
I am Andal Indaris, Count Cheydinhal. There is no more generous or just ruler in Cyrodiil, if I say so myself.
And you do, apparently. Can you tell me about Cheydinhal?
Just look around. Is not Cheydinhal the model of civic rule? No, don't bow. I am just a humble servant of the people.
I have not heard such things as that. Have you heard any rumors?
They say Eleanor on Somerset Isle is more beautiful. I've never been. For the present, I must count the Imperial City the most glorious in Tamriel.
Oh my god, why'd you hate me?
What?
You hate me. What the heck's wrong with you? He really does hate me. I can fix it. This time around permanently.
All right, I get it.
Now I can buy a house if I want to. Actually, let's take care of that.
Yes, in fact, I do have a home for sale. It's a fairly typical Cheydinhal home. It's in decent shape, although largely unfurnished.
Don't worry. Only 15,000 gold. I'll take it.
My steward will draw up the papers for me to sign. Here is the key to your new home. You can find it in the southwest corner of the city. Oh, I almost forgot. Borba Grauzgash at Borba's Goods and Stores will have everything you need to make the place more livable. Sorry, but as it stands now, the place is fairly bare. Enjoy!
I will.
Good day.
Yeah. Let me take care of, removing your captain of the guard, I suppose. Now, where am I supposed to go? To the Bridge Inn? Sounds good to me. We're gonna look into the,
What is it now?
into the, furnishing in between quests. Can I jump onto the roof? I can, but I can't keep climbing. And here we are at the inn. I think he's confused.
After speaking to the Count and In light of the evidence you recovered, Ulrich has been removed from his post and arrested. Many guards are coming forward with more evidence of his greed, so it's safe to say he'll be spending quite a bit of time in the city dungeons. I've been promoted to the post of Captain of the Guard, and hope to return respect to the peacekeepers of this town. The Count and I thank you for helping bring Ulrich's hold on Cheydinhal to an end, and for doing so without unnecessary bloodshed. As a token of our gratitude, as you did this at the risk of false imprisonment or perhaps your life, we reward you this bounty of gold. On behalf of the people of Cheydinhal, I thank you.
Well, I guess he's in prison. I probably should go and check up on him.
Ulrich will be spending years in the city dungeons. This should give him plenty of time to reflect on what he's done.
Mm-hmm.
We finally got him. There'll be no excuses this time. Ulrich is mine.
Still a very self-oriented end of Ulrich is mine. That is such a weird way of putting it. Where are we going? I kind of wanted to meet... oh, it's over there. Because I want to meet the lady who wanted to go to prison. It's over here. Oh. I'm not supposed to be here. Levana? I'm so very sorry to bother you. Where are you? What? She's gone? I mean, she has a basement, but I don't think she's gonna be in the basement. Nope. What a weird thing. Is it because of the, yeah, I'm trespassing. Is it because of the time of day? Let's wait a little bit. The weather is, picking up. Good stuff. Let's see if she's home. I don't hear anything. She is. I'm gonna feed. You never know. There we go. Good news, I suppose.
Get out of here!
I'm overjoyed to hear that Garrus has replaced Ulrich as the captain of the guard. I'm sure he'll do a fine job.
Yeah, of upholding the law. That was the fundamental of why everybody was being fined. Good job, law. Ulrich is now indeed in prison.
Though I'm happy that Ulrich has been removed from his post, I'm still saddened that there'll be no true retribution for Aldos. When I was younger and living in Vardenfell, my parents instilled in me the code of an eye for an eye. It's hard not to see that through. I'm sorry, I shouldn't berate what you've done for Cheydinhal. Everyone appreciates what you did, as do I.
That code is actually a pretty important aspect of the main quest in Morrowind. In the game, Morrowind.
Farewell, Sergio.
That's not my name. Sure. These Vardenfellians and their Dunmer. No, actually, I don't know what the language is. Anyway, let's go to the prison cell. And, let's teleport from here. Oh, actually, it's over here. Let's go to the castle. And see if we can see Ulrich in there. So maybe it is accessible through the guards barracks. Let's get a torch out here. So we can see a little bit better. Not in the distance, because the torch doesn't actually illuminate in the distance. All the guards. That's the one. The dungeon. I hope he's naked, by the way.
Crime don't pay. My cell's as full of fools thinking it did. I might just seize you there soon.
You are definitely the worst. No, you're not, actually. But you're pretty worse. I need to visit a prisoner.
I suppose I have to. Keep your hand to yourself in there. I'll be right next to you the whole time.
Sounds good. Come on. Get on with it. Jesus Christ.
I haven't got all day.
There's nobody here. There's nobody there. Uh-huh.
I haven't got all day.
I do.
You better hope I never get out of here.
Well,
No
I mean,
touching the locks.
No, I'm not touching the logs. I'm touching this fool over here. Oh no! Divine Retribution again!
Get too close to the prisoners.
Yeah, I might catch whatever they have. Well, I guess that's that quest done.